to our very, very first ever She, the Way of the Warrior Crusade Fine Arts Special 25th Anniversary Edition pre-sale. We've never done anything like this before, so forgive me. Got my water here, so let's put that away so I don't spill it all over these really cool comic books. Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. So, basically, we are live. Hello, Black Wolf. Hello, Tippity Tail McKitty. Top of the morning to you, Tippity Tail McKitty. I like that. Burrell, good to see you guys. Okay, so I'm going to post a link in here. Let me go to the page that we are now live. But if you guys want this She 25th Anniversary Silver Edition, it's $25 plus $7 shipping. There's only 250 of them made. If you want it, you can go through PayPal. Let me go to my page and do that. And also, if you want the 25th Anniversary Metal Edition. What's up, Brian? How are you, my friend? Great to see you. Hello, Mitchell. Good to see you. Bill McCrae. Good to see you, Fred. Good to see you, Danielle. Daniel. Sorry. This 25th Anniversary She Edition, the Metal Edition, there's only 25 of them made. The book is $125 each, plus I think $14 shipping because of the insurance. But I'm going to, hopefully Debbie is on and she can go on, but I'm going to show you guys how you can get that. I'm going to offer it pre-sale through Facebook and YouTube, our YouTube friends and family here, before we go on to our website and make it live on our website, which we'll just do. So if you want it, the PayPal is Crusade2 at optonline.net, not optonline.com.net. $25 for the, let me just do this, sorry, for the silver edition. And $120, let's see, silver edition plus $7 shipping and $125. Oh, my wife's calling me. Shoot. I don't know if I should pick up. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Oh, man. Hello? Hello? Honey, I'm doing the Facebook Live. You there?
I know you are. Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. What's up?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? So I'm kind of afraid that with the
Okay. What? You got to come up here. This is not working. I'm getting an echo. And we're live now, Eric. Bye. Gee whiz. Sorry, guys. The wonders of modern technology. But I guess that's all part of our charm, huh? Isn't it? Isn't it how? Part of our charm. Ooh, okay, so I'm going to do the thing. If you guys want a comic, here we go. 25th Anniversary Silver Edition. Edition. 250 copies. Is $25 plus $7 shipping. If you want the metal edition, I see. It looks like we're selling some. Well, I can't. I'm live.
That's my point.
Well, I told you 9 o'clock. We're going live. I told everybody.
But we discussed that you were going to.
Well, we're live right now, so everybody can hear you. So I don't know what you want to do. What's wrong?
For the metal.
Our PayPal is blowing up.
Right.
Well, I told you I'm going live, and you were supposed.
But it was all we had agreed that you were going to offer the metal edition by PMing me, not by just giving them the PayPal link. Because now, if we oversell it,
I only gave it to them on YouTube. If you guys want the metal edition, PM Debbie. I'm sorry, because I think people are already buying them. Oh, it's driving me crazy, right? Driving me crazy. I just need the link. I want one. Arnold Ace. Okay, PM Debbie. So those are actually, because there's only 25 of them, those are $125 shipping. I'm sorry, guys. We've never done, and I don't know, she's supposed to run all this stuff, and, she just lets me run like a wild stallion. That's what I do. I'm a wild stallion. I'm running buck wild. Woo! This is how I am at a comic book convention. If any of you guys see me at a Comic-Con, that's how I am. Hey, Teresa, that's my niece. Oh, no, that's my sister-in-law. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Terry, how are you? Good to see you, honey. Stephanie, good to see you. How are you? Okay, so if you guys want the books, PM Debbie, okay? So I'm going to tell you how to do it. Each plus $14 shipping because of insurance for the metal edition. Please PM Deborah Stephan Suit. Now, I wanted to do this, and I told her we're supposed to go live at 8 o'clock. We had the funeral, and it was incredibly moving. It was for a World War II hero who actually landed at Normandy, stormed the beach of Normandy, went to, then fought all through France, fought through the Battle of the Bulge, and then liberated one of the concentration camps. The family didn't know which concentration camp he liberated, but I'm going to find that out because I was just fascinated by this man who survived 2 years of combat. Wasn't home for almost 3 years. He was away from his family, and he died at the and of course it's sad, but he passed away at the ripe old age of 93. I think, or 94. And just it was amazing. It was amazing. And our entire American Legion post went out. We did the honor guard for him. We did the flag line. It was incredibly respectful, a wonderful family. And just rest in peace. We've lost another American hero. One of the too, I think something like less than 10% were combat veterans. The rest of them were all support. So you're talking there's less than 3% alive today, and of that 3%, 10% were combat veterans. So it was incredibly humbling, and it was a great honor to be there and to show our respect. So anyway, getting back to work. So love hearing Debbie fight. My sister-in-law loves hearing my wife and I fight. I didn't know we fought. I told her 9 o'clock we have to go live, and boomer. Thank you. I am a boomer. Louis, I am 976. I am a boomer. I am a boomer. I actually see my email is going off on my computer right now, and I see our PayPal. It's giving me notifications, so I think people are buying the 25th anniversary day. Oh, you got money. You got money. You got money. Okay. All right, you got money. Oh boy. Oh wow. You got money. You got money. You got. Hey, you guys. All right. Well, thank you. I can see you guys are buying it, and I see that people, because I gave the YouTube thing. Oh my God, because I gave the address out, and some of you heard it, and I posted it on YouTube. So if you guys are on YouTube, you actually can order it. Oh well. Well, hopefully we won't oversell the book. There's 25 of them. How long does it take to sell 25? It's not going to 25 of them aren't going to sell in 5 minutes. All right, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. Anyway, so what I have here, let's go back to work. I have these beautiful 25th anniversary. These are my little prototypes. This is our She 25th anniversary silver edition. Look at this. Oh, so nice. Look at this. Beautiful, heavy silver. It's a silver, metallic silver. I think a linen cover. Debbie would know. And it incorporates our very first She, the Way of the Warrior, our 25th anniversary. I can't believe this book came out 25 years ago. And here's a funny thing is that 25 years ago at this time, John Tartaglione, Mary Beth Tartaglione, son and daughter to one of the greatest comic book artists of all time, John Tartaglione Sr., my best friends, and John was my mentor. We were in Johnny's room and in Mary Beth's bedroom coloring the last pages, while Barry Orkin, the colorist who colored the main body of the book, Barry was working away at the books because this entire book is hand painted. So it was so much fun, so much stress. I was gluing the word balloons on acetate onto it, cutting them out with X-Acto knives. The lettering was done on my friend. What was his last name? Is he on here? A friend of mine had. I don't see his name. Michael Hahn. So Michael had an Apple, one of the early Apple computers, and for some reason he had the Whiz Bang font, which was the comic book font, and we were able I was able to transfer the whole script to that and cut the word balloons out and then pasting them on. And if you look, there's a lot of little word balloons here that have the Japanese woodblock feel to it. And I had to sit there and I had to draw it out with a rapidograph pen, and I had to cut every single one with a number 11 X-Acto blade, and then take glue sticks, the ordinary like Elmer's glue sticks that kids have, and glued it back at a paper and then paste it on and try to measure it. It was a wonderful time. And not knowing if this book was going to do well or not. And thank you to all of you guys. Here I am 25 years later. And you guys are just fantastic. Here's some of the pages. And I think people liked it because the book didn't really look like anything else out there at the time. And there's, of course, our double page spread, which I did like this because now you really can't do comics like that now because of the Comixology and the online books. But back then you could. And then, of course, the scandalous very first page. You've got money. Oh, boy. I see it's lighting up big time. So if you guys want these books, especially if you want the metal edition, please PM Deborah. She'll take care of that for you. If you want the 25th anniversary comic, this book itself, this book is $25 plus $7 shipping. And you could send that to crusade2@optonline.net. I'll post that on right now and see how much trouble I get in. Okay. So it's for the silver and silver. And then I'm going to start answering questions. Silver anniversary comic limited. I actually posted something, didn't I? Where's my quote? Where's all the posts? 41 comments. Let's go to those comments, try to find it. There's already 41 comments. I got to be one of them. Why is it not showing me all the comments? All right, I'll retype it all over again. The She 25th anniversary silver edition. There's only 22. There's only 250 of them made. 250 of them limited. Is $25 each. And you know what? I actually have a link. I'm just going to put a link to my BillyTucci.com if you want that book. Can be bought here. Let's do that because we just setting up our website and we just added the 25th anniversary silver edition because there's 250 of them. So we put that on the website. Also, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, thankfully for us, the original cover art is sold. Somebody inquired about it today, a friend of ours, if he doesn't mind me mentioning his name, a great patron all these years, a great creator and writer, actually. You'll be seeing a lot from him in the future. Brian, a buddy of mine, he purchased the cover. But I'm going to say can be purchased here. Huh? My son is screaming about something. The Islanders are losing to Boston, or they were. I'm going to go to BillyTucci.com, our new website. Right now, it is specifically just built to buy these books. But I'm going to add the link to it right here, and you'll see the silver edition, and you can actually go on the page. It goes right to PayPal, and you guys can purchase it. If you want the other book, please go. If you want the metal edition, please go to PM Deborah, all right? Or PM me, because I can look here. You can PM me, and I'll forward it to her if you can't do that. I see my PayPal's blown up. I think the cat was out of the bag, and people started to purchase the book. So, and again, I understand Deborah's, my wife's concerns that she doesn't want to oversell these books. I get it. That's completely understandable. But right now I turned the ringer off, but I see it keeps saying I got money. Sorry. Well, I am a cartoonist. I'm not a business guy. Go Bruins. 4-0 Bruins, John? Really? Oh. And the Islanders are out 3 injuries right now. You got 3 of our players got hurt. So dang it. That sucks. All right. So, oh, well, you know what? There's a lot of hockey left. So let's go to the YouTube. I'm going to show you YouTube, guys, my BillyTucci.com. And you guys could, if you want to buy the 25th anniversary silver edition, I'll give you the link to it, okay? The metal edition is not up there because Debbie, again, was afraid because so many people had contacted us that they wanted to buy the book. I think she was a little concerned that we would oversell it. But let's see. Okay, so there's the link, guys, if you want the book. 25 silver anniversary comic is $25, and you can get it here. Woo! I didn't go through the website. Why? Does that make a difference, Matt? I didn't go through the website. You don't have to go through the website if you just do it. If you send, if you go through the website, it's, if I try to buy it myself, I'll try to buy my own comic. I've done that before. I bought, you know, my own books before and stuff like that, which is kind of funny because I'm like, man, I got to get one of these because my wife is going to sell them all if I don't buy one. And then she has to give it to me. So let's go to my website, billytucci.com. Here we go. So I go to billytucci.com. I order it. It would be through PayPal. The total would be, oh, I ordered 2 of them now. It thinks, I don't want 2. I want just one. $36.31. So that's what it would be total, because we got to pay PayPal and there's tax and there's shipping in the nice bubble wrapped hard cardboard box. So let's go to my page and let's go to the YouTube, to the Facebook. And I will cut and paste that there. There we go. What if I could do? Oh, yeah. See, I can actually put that in here. It's up. There's a metal edition. Yeah, the metal edition is up, but you can't buy it. Just because we wanted to sell these books directly through you guys first, through our what is that? What is that? It's a bar right there. What the hell is that? Oh, it's the top of the computer. Sorry. There you go. Let me fix that. There we go. Okay. There you go. Top of the computer. Now it looks better. That screen, you guys have no idea what I'm talking about on Facebook, but the YouTubers see it. Boom. Let's go to the top. Let's make a little thing. I don't know what I'm doing here. It's crazy. This is just crazy. See. I'll go to that. Edit it. Can I edit my little description? Let me see if I can edit my description. Edit.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Let's see if it lets me edit the thing. Here we go. Edit post. There we go. Boom. Okay. BillyTucci.com if you want to go to that. There we go. Now, let's quit out of that. All right. So, questions. Oh, it was an option at 7 p.m. When will it be available through previews? Okay. So, that is Arthur. This book won't be available through previews. I doubt it. I highly doubt it because there is only 250 of them, and we'd like to have them for our conventions and all. But the She Return of the Warrior crowdfunded book we're launching this May will be offered through previews in the fall. Our point, we're going to do either through Kickstarter or Indiegogo. My new graphic novel, the new She graphic novel, and then that will be after it's done through Indiegogo or Kickstarter. Then we're going to offer it through Diamond, through previews. We want to get that book done and paid for, and then we want to be able to ship it through Diamond, so the retailers know that the book is done and it's coming out on time. So, wow, we're getting. I can see. I'm getting all these notices. Whoa! Hey, thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. I see. All you guys are buying this book. Thank you guys for that. This is wonderful. Wow. Thank you all, each and every one of you. I see you guys are going through the website. Thank you for that. The website should be here. And all right, I'll add it again if you want the book for the silver edition, because I see that we are selling our metal editions. And if we don't sell out of our metal editions today or tomorrow, we'll put them up on the website too. But I wanted to give you guys who I actually know, who I interact with, who are friends, who have been longtime customers and know who I am, instead of maybe speculators who don't care about she or me or anything like that. Let's see, $25. Let's do that. They, bam. Okay. I'd rather give you guys it. So through previewed, oh, that was an option. It's 7. Jason Heiner is watching. Phil Cavello, my old brother. Phil, the Allens are getting killed tonight. I got mine. David Morgan. Thank you, David. Great. Jeffrey Vaughn, Old Bean. Good to see you. I'm going to bring Old Bean on camera if I can. I'm going to add Old Bean. Let's see if Jeffrey Vaughn can come on camera, because Jeffrey might have an announcement for us as well. Let's see if he's coming on. The Old Bean. Okay. Do I PM Deb on Billy Facebook? Yes. Yes, you can PM Deb on Facebook or me. It doesn't matter. I'll forward it to Debbie. All right. If you guys want that Silver Anniversary comic, is $25 and you can get it here. Woo! Oh, that's me. Old Bean.
Hello, Old Bean.
How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How about you?
Oh, we're a little crazy. We've never done anything like this before. My wife came upstairs and started yelling at me because I gave out the I
just like to say I've been there before. That's happened previously.
Well, when we initially started, I cut and pasted the price of the book of the metal edition and and how much it costs and how much the shipping is. And I'm looking at, and it looks like at least 10 people have just bought it. And she came upstairs. She's not happy because she wanted them people to contact her so she can ensure that we don't oversell this book. But I'm like,
well, I think that would be one.
Yeah, but I'm like, there's 25 of them. You know, we've been on for 25 minutes. You're not gonna sell 25 metal $125 books in a half hour. You know, that's crazy talk. No, I don't think so.
No,
I'm a realist. That's a little crazy talk there. That's crazy talk, Old Bean.
Wait a second. I don't buy the realist thing for a minute. We wouldn't have done anything we've done if you were a realist.
That's true. You're right about that.
Don't make a movie. Don't publish a comic. Blah blah blah.
That's true. That's true. So speaking of publishing comics, how are you doing these days with your comics? Anything exciting coming up?
Other than the, well, I gotta tell you, in all seriousness, I'm really excited about crowdfunding comics.
Yes. So yes,
I think it's going to be. I think that this is going to be something that many of us who have done this a few times can get a chance to learn from each other, and also tell new people how to do it too, which is the egalitarian nature of what we do in comics.
Yes, yes. And
you know, if you recall way back when we published the She Fan editions.
Yes.
Silver Street's Fan. So that's 1.5 years ago.
Those were free giveaways included in Fan Magazine, weren't they?
I wrote a text piece in the back of the first issue talking about how if you go out and you create a comic and it takes the market by storm, you are, or even if it's halfway good, and you get sat at a show with the booth next to somebody who's been your idol, there's a real good chance that person's going to be your friend by the end of the show.
Oh, yeah.
And comics is like that. And yet, if you go out and make this little indie movie, you know, Spielberg's not calling you, going, hey, let's hang out.
Right.
And comics are so egalitarian. Well, at any rate, the thing that I've been thinking about a lot is that, you know, every one of us has made some kind of mistakes with how we've done our Kickstarters or Indiegogos, and learned the lesson, and, you know, we'll do it better the next time. And for my part, I did the hardest part. I did the physical product fulfillment and had a schedule.
Yes.
I think the latest one was early.
Yes.
So that was pretty great. The digital side has been another problem, and I think there's got to be some other avenues to do that without giving away your whole digital file, you know? So,
because there is a big thing with piracy, right? I mean, it just lands on...
Oh, yeah, like Vampire PA was pirated as soon as it was out and I'd still love to know how that was happening since it was well ahead of the digital file. So
Wow.
I'd love to know how that happened.
Wow. I've been hearing things about when you get your books published in China, like with the Zombie Sama, that we're looking at. Gabriel owes us a quote for the hardcover. He gave us a terrific quote, an unbelievable quote for the trade paperback. But we need the hardcover quote, and we'd much rather stay in North America, obviously, than to go to the Chi-Coms, And but I've also heard that, and everyone has told me, said if you have your books published in China, they're going to pirate it. You just know it.
Yeah.
And that's one of the great discussions, I think, for Crowdfunding Comics, our new YouTube channel, which will be launching tomorrow. It will be splashing all over social media, and we want it to be a hub for not only established creators that have done Kickstarters or Indiegogos, but also a lot of new creators that want to publish their books. And we can all create this wonderful roundtable of pros and people that want to come that want to be pros to fulfill and see their dreams through of publishing their own comics. Because you see what's going on in crowdfunded comics. It's amazing. Yeah.
I think it's really exciting. And I think what's great about this is that you've set yourself up in a really great position because everybody knows you as an indie guy who's also done work for DC and stuff like that. But you blazed your own trail, you did your own thing, and then you went and worked for them and did stuff like that. And so you did the same thing when you did Some Trouble of a Serious Nature. You took off on this path that everybody said you can't do it. Yeah. And you did it. And watching that over the years, I know enough to know when you're really onto something. And this thing, because it's stuff that we've all talked about, stuff our friends have talked about, and whether you're talking about somebody who is, in my mind, on the fulfillment side, the lessons that Jimmy Palmiotti has to offer are among the best you could get from anybody.
Yep.
Clearly, we can look at the success Brian Polito's had.
Yeah.
But then there's all sorts of other things, like stuff that you would never think was going to go really quick. Mark Wheatley's book of poetry from the pulp guys, Edgar Rice Burroughs and H.P. Lovecraft and Robert E. Howard. It's funded already.
Yeah,
and it's phenomenal. I thought it would take him a week.
Well, and what's astounding is how the fans have gravitated to this. But what they've done is that you have to give a lot of information on your book. You've got to show art. You've got to tell the story. You have to give the buyer, so the buyer knows what he's getting. It's not a little box, a little paragraph in a distributor magazine. A catalog. It is a pitch, and you have art, and they get to know the team. You have to let the people know your team. And what's amazing is that the fans, and even if you get 400 fans that buy your books will be published by just 400 people, because they say there's roughly maybe 200,000 comic book fans that regularly buy comics. So if you get 400 of those comic book fans, that can get your product to your dream project, your pet project, anything to become a reality, and it's wonderful.
One of the things about it is the hard step that we've all experienced. You obviously have done this really well, but for most of us, and I know even you go through it at times, it's sort of hard to hawk your own stuff at times.
Oh my God!
It's really easy to sit. It's really easy to sit next to a guy and push his stuff.
Yeah.
Or somebody else, because you know how I've been at your booth, and I like start talking up She or whatever else you're working on, and I go off, and then it's like they're talking about mine, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I think you've even sold original art for me.
I've done that. The great thing about it is that if you can get over that thing, what we're doing with that group of people you talked about, whether it's 200 fans, 400 fans, 1,000 fans. We are doing the modern day equivalent of hand selling. It used to be you had to stand in front of your booth or your store and sell whatever your product is and push it and schmooze with people as they come in, whether it's a car dealership or a grocery store, you're still selling stuff.
Yeah, and you know what it is? It's almost like your own publishing boutique. It's like boutique publishing.
It is.
You have your own.
Not almost. It is.
Yeah, it is. And all those names you've answered, we've already got them lined up. We've got some of the biggest names in comics who have had incredible success on their crowdfunding comics. I don't want to throw out everyone's names because I don't want to blow our big announcements. But for our first 3 weeks, starting this Friday, I think it is, we have superstars, and all of them will be coming on and giving. Right now, we've got 3 days. Right now, we have it booked for 3 nights a week. For our guests, we might move that to 5 nights because they seem really enthusiastic about sharing their things. And the funny thing is that comics, especially in the direct market, is very competitive. Your fellow publishers are your competition. What's kind of cool about the crowdfunding thing is, yes, we are still competitors, though, but we're almost like this is when we're peers. I think it's more like we're peers when it comes to the crowdfunding thing, where we want to help each other out, because who doesn't want to see their friends' projects becoming a reality? And especially every single person I know that got into comic books, every single person I know working in comics, and to show how small of a community it is, there are more professional basketball players in the NBA than there are making comic books professionally today. But each and every one of us.
Are there a lot of NBA players making comics?
No. I mean, there are more players being paid by the NBA than are getting paid to make comics. But the thing is that aside from a few, there's a lot of controversy we could talk about too. But historically speaking, since the Silver Age, at least, or since that, everyone doing comics grew up comic fans. Those kids of the early 60s that grew up reading, the first Fantastic Four, the, Hulk, Daredevil, Spider-Man, of course, the Batman, Superman, they all loved comics so much they said, this is what I want to do for a living. Yeah. And they did. And maybe we didn't run our businesses as well because we do love, the genre so much. I know I'm guilty of it. When I would be putting out a book and I would be late for my comics, for my book. And I'm like, well, to be perfectly honest with you, I can draw an entire issue in a week if you want me to. But I feel that, and especially if it's your own property, you love it so much, you want to put out your best. And because it is art. In my opinion, it is art. It is a service industry, though, because people pay their money and you have to deliver. And that's why we did with the Zombie Sama book. That book was done before we solicited it.
I think that's the biggest thing, and I got really close to that with the Vampire PA trade paperback, and I'm never going to do it any different, except to say, like, for the next Vampire PA when I do that, very soon.
Yeah.
Literally, the only thing that will not be done when we press go on the Kickstarter. The only thing that won't be done is the thank you page for the Kickstarter support.
Wow. See, that's tremendous. That's wonderful. That is wonderful because we're in the final stages of our coloring. The lettering will be done next week.
Oh, and by the way, everything I've seen so far looks great.
Yeah, it looks so fantastic. Paul Little is doing an amazing job over John's pencils and inks. The book is just looks beautiful. It looks like a film. It looks like a colorized
you know what? That's
Kurosawa film.
John's work from a couple years ago wasn't what I would call I think you just used the word cinematic.
Yeah.
But boy, is it now.
Yes, indeed. And we have an announcement. I don't know if I should say my announcement. Should I do my announcement today for tomorrow? For Thursday?
I won't tell.
Should I tell or no?
I don't think that's I think you could tease it to them.
I think we tease it. I think I already made a video. It's already on YouTube. Guys, we are offering on Thursday at, I believe, 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Thursday evening, where Zombie Sama will now be going on Indiegogo. It'll be specifically for Indiegogo. We have some, most of the campaign is exactly the same, but we know that there are fans that only purchase from Kickstarter, just like there's fans that only purchase from Indiegogo. And we want the Indiegogo people to get a chance to buy this book. And there will be 2 specials where our She, the Way of the Warrior preview ashcan will have a different cover, exclusive for the Indiegogo campaign. And John Broly did an amazing Frazetta Berserker homage cover that looks beautiful, that Wes Hartman just colored. And we just got it today. So we will be going live. Wow, people are buying this book. Oh my God, I see it. And I guess people are getting in touch with Deborah. All right. Well, thank you all. But yes, so we will be launching but our Indiegogo will only be 2 weeks because we want to get that book out. And we got to pay John. John's been working on the book for 2 years.
He's done monster work on this. Now the thing I just want to say as a great aside, because if you're going to name drop, I'm going to name drop. When you say Frazetta, what do I think of?
What, when he called me that time? Or you think at the Jeppy Museum?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We worked for more than a year before the place opened, and that was on top of our regular gigs, and it was a lot of work, and it was totally worth it. And those 2 big opening nights, the one for the politicians and stuff like that, and the Baltimore leaders and Maryland folks, and then the second one for the comic book people. And of course, it was neat to meet all the celebrities and everything like that, but the comic book people one was totally awesome. And that picture I got, that Mike got of you,
Maggie,
of you, Frazetta, and Maggie Thompson.
Yeah, it's
my favorite photo from that evening.
Yeah, that was
just, I look at that and I just remember the chance for all these people to get to see our stuff in such a glorious setting.
Yeah.
And that I had so many friends there that night. That was just.
Well, it was amazing because I remember, for those of you that don't know, when the Jeppy Museum opened up, was it a 1-year anniversary or was it the opening, the grand opening?
No, that was the opening.
It was a grand opening black tie affair, and it was during the Baltimore.
We had 2 opening nights back to back, both black tie.
Yep.
One was for the comic industry, and one was for the politicians.
Okay. Well, the hell with the politicians. You know how I feel about them. But anyway, so, so we went. I remember Deborah had a red dress, a gown. I had my tuxedo on. We were all dressed up. It was so great. They treated us like $1 million, and it was wonderful because the Eisners are really fantastic. They really are. If you guys ever get to San Diego Comic-Con, please try to attend the Eisner Awards. It's an amazing love fest of comics and positive energy, and these amazing creators all come together because for the most part, a lot of us do live these solitary lives where you're at your art table or you're at your computer, your laptop or your desktop, and you're type banging away at scripts in your own little world. And then San Diego, even though it is the toughest week of my life for the past 25 years, is also like a vacation. It's a working vacation. And but that Jeppy Museum thing was the opening was incredible, and Steve was like the maestro. He was like he was just all in all his glory, and it was just so much fun. And then we were walking, and there was Frank sitting down, and Frank saw me, and I gave him a big hug. And he goes, "Come here, sit with me." And I sat there, and we had to sit with Frank for I don't know how long. And then Maggie came, and Mike took the picture, and just to hang out with Frank Frazetta, who I love, and apparently I think he loved me too, because we would have conversations all the time. We would talk for hours on the phone, and just so fortunate. Joe Kubert was the same way. Stan Lee liked me. Again, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I really am. And now,
I saw George Rousas, who was longtime Marvel colorist, but was an early artist in comics too. Had a sketchbook that had sketches that were old enough they were signed Frankie Frazetta.
Oh, really?
Also had a Joe Shuster Batman.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a heck of a sketchbook.
Holy cow. Real quick, Clayton Merwin, the portrait, no, it's going to go out on Friday. I talked to the family. They are incredibly moved by it. And I'm going to make a big deal about that. Clayton Merwin did an astonishing portrait. Let me show it to you, of my hero, Donald R. Baguette, who was a paratrooper in World War II. Where is it? Where's the art? I think I put the art in a Mylar sleeve. Let me find it. Voila. This is incredibly unprofessional of me. Debbie might have packed it up. Let's see. Did she? No, here it is. Got it. Okay. So my friend Clayton Merwin, an incredible artist, did this amazing portrait and truly captured Donald R. Baguette's humanity and his. I mean, he captured him, and he sent it to me as a gift. And I told him, though, it is so beautiful that I'd love to give it to the family. I'd love to give it to the Baguette family because there is an amazing portrait of Donald Baguette by a World War II paratrooper who was killed, one of his friend's brothers. His last name is Higginbook, and did this amazing portrait of Don, big, beautiful portrait. But that is now hanging in the Howell post office because the post office in Howell, Michigan is now the Donald R. Baguette post office. They named the post office off of him. So he sent me this. I scanned it in, so I have my copy, but I think this belongs with the Baguette family, and it is just astonishing, and it's just wonderful. And thank you, Clayton, for that, and I know they're going to love it. And then I have here, Jeff, here's my original art cover, that when someone orders Vampire PA, here's the original art for the cover. And I also have, hang on.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. We'll be offering the roughs. So here's my first rough. Here's my first rough. That's my first rough. So that'll be offered to the rough, my cover rough, which, I don't know, it was okay. I think it would have been cool with the red dress turning into blood and sexy. Oh, yeah. My roughs are very rough, people, but they are 11 by 17. And here's the second one that became the cover. So here's the second rough, and which is real detailed, actually, pretty gosh darn detailed for a cover up. Yes. But these will be offered in the Vampire PA Kickstarter, which is launching next week. You will be a guest on Crowdfunding Comics, our YouTube channel, which we'll be announcing tomorrow and launching tomorrow. And if you guys can come and join us, especially you guys out there in YouTube land, and the same thing with Facebook people, if you guys would mind coming to that, that would be great. So that's it. So let me see here how we're doing. Again, guys, we're selling these covers. This is our little Comic-Con or a little store event. I've never done this before, so again, forgive me for the for me being a little bit of a mess up. But as we have it here, here's our silver edition. Oh, so nice. What's that sound, Jeff?
I can't hear it.
It's going. Something's making a sound. The silver edition, only 250 copies of this. It's $25 each. You can go to billytucci.com and purchase it. There's a link to it. It goes right to PayPal, or if you want to use your credit card, you can do that. And then here's our metal edition, but it looks like, from what I see, I think we've sold 15 of these. If I'm counting all the big money, we might have sold 20 of these.
Holy crow!
Holy cow! I'm looking. I'm counting through my thing. I think we sold 20 of these books already. Oh my God! Oh, thank you guys. Oh well, here's the metal comic, and we've sold 20 of them so far. And it's got this beautiful cover by Artist Express Publishing, and Anthony Delaney from Artist Express will be coming on as well. He'll be coming on to Crowdfunding Comics, our YouTube channel, and our YouTube show. He'll be one of our guests to discuss, because he does extremely low print runs. He's very accommodating to publishers, especially if you're going to do something like a Kickstarter or an Indiegogo. and he'll be one of our guests. He's a
Just-
what? We have one medal
just
left.
busted you up.
We have one medal cover left. Oh my! We sold 24.
Told ya.
Holy crap! Wow! And how long we been on? 45 minutes? Oh, you guys are awesome. Black Wolf. No, you're trying. I'm still trying to sell one. Let me see. Black Wolf. Black Wolf. Contact. I'll give you Debbie's email. Deb Tucci. Optonline.net. There you go. If you want it, you guys can contact Deb. If you got. Oh my God, we just sold another one. That can't be unless that's later. I mean, unless that's earlier. Let me see if that's the last
All
one.
25 are gone.
I don't know. Let me see. You've got
Is that
money.
right?
It's $170. So they bought both books. Robert Schiff. Herr Schiff, thank you, sir. Mike Renzini did say that the medals will sell. All 25 are gone enough, are they? Black Wolf, contact Deb to see if we didn't sell them all. Okay? Me, Billy. Black Wolf, contact Debbie. Let me call my wife. Let me text my wife and see if they're gone. Holy cow, that's amazing. Wow, look at all these we sold. She's texting. Sold about 40 of the regular ones too. Holy shit. Sorry. Can I say that?
No.
Thanks for the opportunity to relive the She legacy. Mr. Zambucci, thank you so much for your friendship and your patronage over the years. Thank you. Ken Murphy, love you, buddy. I am here. Deb, do we have one left? Because I think you're going to get an email. You ordered both. Thank you, Peter. Black Wolf from YouTube is going to email you to see. I ordered both. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. A lot of them are ordering both. You guys are awesome. Holy cow. Man, I can't wait to do this She Return of the Warrior. I know you're on here, Old Bean, and your Kickstarter's before mine. But man, I'm excited.
Dude,
Yeah.
Listen, we are friends because I fell in. No, we're friends because you're a good guy. But we're friends because I fell in love with She from the cover of #1. Right? Okay. The first big comic I ever got to write.
Yeah.
Was She Akai.
Yeah.
And dude, I don't forget this stuff, and I'm so excited about this character coming back. And someday you're gonna owe me some huge debt, and I'm gonna get to write She Predator. But other than that, I have no
She
demands.
Predator. Wow. I'm actually working on. I just did a cover that has one of those characters in it, one of those properties in it.
Yes. Yes.
So I can't.
Yeah.
Bruins 5-0. Steve. Steve Oltaggio from up there in Boston, one of the massholes, is all. As long as hopefully Marchand didn't score. Sorry, it's hockey season, guys. We got 3 weeks left of hockey, and the Bruins.
It's a pretty exciting season.
It really is. It really is. The Islanders are in first place, but I guess if they lose and the Capitals win, we're in second place. So hopefully the Caps will lose it. Hey, Steve.
And the top 3 are pretty tight.
Oh yeah. Pittsburgh's right behind them. So hey, Steve Oltaggio, let me know if what's going on with the Capitals. Hopefully they're losing too. Wow, let's see. Oh my God, you guys are incredible. You guys are nuts. Thank you. You guys are wonderful. What a day. Holy cow. Yeah, you guys are awesome. She Predator would be so sick. Somebody already wants a She Predator. So get it done, Old Bean, and we'll do a She Predator, which could be a lot of fun. But could the sheep don't badmouth my Caps? Steve, do you know this? Let me go on NHL.com. I got to do it. My wife's going to get so mad at me. Let me switch over to NHL.com. I have to see the score. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, some guys are into politics. Some guys are into, I don't know. I love baseball, too. Baseball season starts. That's where that's going to happen. Oh, Washington's winning to beat the Devils 4-1. Oh, well.
You'll survive.
I'll survive, right. It's not like, they're like, oh, my God, Billy Tucci.
The whole thing that I hated about the Capitals winning the Cup more than anything was it ruined my best hockey joke.
What was that?
guy walks into a bar and says, "I'll have an Ovechkin." The bartender says, "I don't know what that is." He goes, "White Russian, no cup."
Oh, yes, that's true.
So now I have to content myself with it took him so long to do it that we call him Slovechkin.
Yeah.
Other than that, the guy's obviously one of the best players in the league. I think there are a couple guys on his team that play freaking dirty, but I don't think that of him.
Yeah, no, I mean that Wilson's a real piece of crap. Man, the Islanders just were flat. I mean, they've got 4 guys out, but they only were able to put. I mean, it was a low shots on goal game, but they only managed 13 shots on goal. Time to bring up Dal Cole and Hosang, Josh Hosang. Bring the kids up. We got some studs down there in our junior team. We got to bring them up. So, all right.
What is the Capitals affiliate?
Their minor league team? I don't know. I don't know what their minor league team is. I know the Bruins are in Providence. I know the Rangers are up in Rye, New York. The Islanders are the Sound Tigers in Connecticut. But I don't know the Bruins. I don't know the Caps. I don't know.
I used to know that a lot more, but I don't anymore.
Nah, who cares? Baseball, yes. Red Sox repeat. Yeah, all right, Steve. You'll wait and see. The Islanders going to kick ass. What's up, Big Deal? What's up, Patrick? How are you? All right, so we guys. Also, if you guys want to check out my new website, right now we built it just for this campaign. But it looks like we have one metal cover left of the 25 made, and the original cover art was sold, Old Bean. And so I guess the metal and silver edition package.
Oh, that was a great cover.
Yeah, it's a nice cover. I think it's just different. And I never was truly happy with the issue number 2 cover. And I think I captured it more.
Psychotic.
No, it's just, I think this one's better. So when are they shipping out, Deb? Clayton, give us a few weeks to make the 250 books. So give us a few weeks, all right? We'll get them out in April. I guess we're already, we're past the midpoint in May. What's today's date? The 19th? Oh my God, March. Yeah.
We're March. We're not in May, Billy.
Duran played at Madison Square Garden on March 19th, 1984. I didn't see it, but I remember when they were on it because I taped it.
You're obviously still licking that wound.
I'm still licking that wound because I missed Duran in 1984. I would have loved. Deborah Stefan-Succi wants to be on the video. All right, Old Bean, let me have Deborah on.
Absolutely. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye. Can't bring Deborah Steffens on. She's already a guest on this broadcast. All right, Jeff, you got to go. I got to hang up on you. Perfect. Now let's see if I can bring Debbie on. Here comes my wife, guys. What's she going to yell at me about? What do you think? Think she's going to yell at me? YouTube guys, you think my wife will yell? Oh. Hey!
How are you?
Good, honey. How are you?
Okay. I'm a little confused because I'm trying to keep up with 4 different screens right now. So I just want to make sure I don't screw anything up. Jason Vignola said he tried to message me, but I don't see it here.
Did he email you?
Is he Black Wolf?
I don't know. Black Wolf, are you Jason? Let me see. He's on over here. Let me text him and see. I mean, he asked for it, so if you want to just hold it and say that sold out.
No, wait. I'm in a holding pattern with a couple people that said they wanted it, but I haven't seen the PayPal come through. So I want to make sure that, again, we don't tell people that they can have one and have it be erroneous. So right now I'm down to one unconfirmed Black Wolf, but then I saw the message from Jason Vignola.
Jason is Robert. Jason is Robert.
Jason is Robert who?
Okay, Robert. What's your last name, Jason? Robert.
Is he Robert Schiff?
Are you Robert Schiff, Jason? I mean, Black Wolf, are you Robert Schiff? I don't know if people want me to say their last names on YouTube. I apologize for that.
Probably not.
No, Gibbons. Robert Gibbons.
Robert Gibbons. I don't see him. Hold on.
Hey, Keaton, what's up? Patel, we're selling our Eugene. Eugene, I owe you a phone call. I will give you a call tonight or tomorrow. Eugene, if you're up, I'll give you a call tonight. I just been a little crazy. Hey, Donna Bogaski. Look, Mrs. Bogaski's on. Hey, Donna, how are you, honey? Jason, Facebook message you and he said, you Facebook message me? Oh, let me go on Facebook. Oh man, I got a whole bunch of Facebook messages. Robert Schiff, I need a copy. Did you get one, Robert? Did you? He did, right?
Yes, Robert has one. Robert Schiff has one.
Got one. Okay, Robert, you got one. Patrick, go. Oh, okay. Here's some.
Make it clear that nobody should. Please, guys out there, don't bother messaging Billy, especially while he's on live, because he's not reading any of that. It's got to. You can either message me or comment on the live feed, please.
Let me see if that's it. Is it working now? Somebody wants a silver edition. There's 250 of them, so we'll have that. Keaton.
The silver edition is selling quickly, but we're in good shape for now. I'm trying to keep track of that as well. But I'm concerned about the because the metal edition is so limited. There's one guy who said he wanted one. I gave him the instructions and let him know that we were down to our last two, so I'm waiting for him to actually confirm that he's sent it or whether or not he can. And then then you mentioned Black Wolf, so I'm just trying to figure out who Black Wolf is.
Robert Gibbons is Black Wolf. Robert Gibbons.
Okay, but I don't see a message in my messenger from. Oh wait, no, I don't see a message in Messenger from Black Wolf anywhere, or Robert Gibbons for that matter. Is he sure he messaged me and not you?
Let me see, Robert. I'm looking at my Facebook messages. Robert Schiff, Patrick, Ricky, John Hayes.
Hold on 1 second. Cat just stole my dinner.
Oh, that's your damn cat.
Excuse me?
What? What?
It's not very nice, sweetheart.
I mean, don't know. Sorry. John Hayes wants a metal edition. I think I would like both. What's the metal edition limited to?
John Hayes has one.
Okay, good. All right.
Can we stop reading people's names? Right now, we're just trying to solve the Black
I'm
Wolf
reading
mystery.
people's names and I'm getting in trouble. Billy's getting in trouble. We're all good. Everyone's all right, yeah?
So, Robert Gibbons.
Hey, Paul Little. Great job on that coloring. Looks fantastic. A zombie samba, buddy.
Oh, wait.
Well, you guys are going to have to forgive me because I didn't know that these books were going to go this fast, and I apologize.
All right. Actually, Robert Gibbons emailed me. He didn't Facebook message me.
Yeah, I told you he emailed you.
All right. I have.
Steve Antonacci bought a book. I'm like, Steve, my commander of my American Legion post. Thank you, Commander. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. What a great guy. Thank you so much. That my commander of my American Legion post, Vietnam veteran, United States Army, Vietnam combat veteran. And we were at a funeral, the wake earlier today. And he ended up buying a book. And thank you, sir. I appreciate that. That's pretty amazing. The commander bought a book, honey.
He's wonderful. He really is.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I'm getting a message. I still have one extra. I think I still have one metal edition. So let me just double and triple check. If you can sign me off.
Bye-bye.
Then I will message you when I know for sure. But as it stands now, I think I have one more.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Yes, Keaton. The guys who get in the silver editions, I think we sold like 50 of them. So we're good with the silver editions, or maybe Let me go through how many new emails. Jesus, like 75. We probably sold about 60 of the yeah, I think we sold 60 of the silver edition, so we're good with that because there's a total of 250 of those. And the metal editions, though, it looks like there's one left. So if you guys want it, message Deb. If you guys want it out there on YouTube land, I like YouTube. I like how YouTube looks. We're gonna start moving towards YouTube because you guys are badass. I'm gonna post Debbie's email, Deb Tucci. If you want the last metal edition. What is that? Oh, that's Keaton. Okay, thank you, Keaton. Thank you, buddy. Mr. Patel, appreciate it. Salute. Thank you for buying that book. Anywho, so getting back to some exciting news. And forgive me for making Jim Michaelek, if you're still on, for making you spend more money. You spend enough. I'll hook you up somehow. But we are now going to launch Zombie Sama on Indiegogo. Because believe it or not, even though the campaign ran on Kickstarter for 28 days, we were getting emails from people who actually said they missed it. And I know it was for the month of February, and I know that's a rough month, which we just learned, I guess because of credit card bills from Christmas and things like that. But so now we're launching it via Indiegogo, our very first Indiegogo campaign ever. It's for Zombie Sama. It'll be for 2 weeks. And I guess it'll end on is it April 5th? April 5th, I believe, is when it ends. Most of the levels are exactly the same because we're not going to just keep printing, all different cover books. But we are offering 2, just like we offered through Kickstarter, exclusives. We had 2 Kickstarter exclusives. Now we have 2 Indiegogo exclusives. Each will be for the She, Way of the War, She, Return of the Warrior, our new graphic novel, which our Kickstarter is launching in May. The preview Ashcan edition comic, that will be, there's an Indiegogo specific cover, exclusive cover for Indiegogo. And for the, John Broly is having an Indiegogo cover. And John's cover for Indiegogo was astonishing. It is the, it's a Frazetta Death Dealer. Let me see if I can post that picture. I don't know if I can. It's the Death Dealer, not Death Dealer. It's the Frank Frazetta Berserker homage. Hey, Jason, what's up, buddy? Jason Vignola. Deb, Jason Vignola is sending you a message. Hope to see you soon, Jason. I hope you're doing good. Let me see if Deborah, do you see that Jason sent you? You both are the bee's knees. Oh, well, thank you, old chum. Arnolfo, good to see you, pal. Let me see the private messages on Facebook. If you want that cover, let me know, Jason, if you didn't already get it, and we'll put it aside for you. Because you're one of my Goombas. Message. I don't see Jason. Message. Jason. Let me text you, Jason. I'm going to text you. New message. Jason Vig. Where are you? There you are. 2 mutual friends. Are we not friends, Jason? What's the best way to message you? But I have a specific questions. I'll be going to Suffolk County Comic Expo. I'll be going to Suffolk County Comic Expo. Zombie Sketch Gun. Can I pick up my table there? The end of February, the Zombie Summit. I just want to make sure that it's done by then. We don't know if the book will be out by then, but I could meet up with you, Jason. Let me see if we're up. Jason, if you could pick it up. I don't know if the book will be done for CGC by then. We'll try our best to get it out by then. But let me see. I just am not exactly sure if the books will be done by then. If it's not, Jason, I'm going to add you as a friend. I sent you a friend request, Jason. All right, so friend me and we'll be pals. But if you're on Long Island, I can just meet you, and I know several witnesses for CGC that can take care of that. And Jason, I think I just follow you. Well, I just friended you, Jason, so you should accept my friend request because I got to tell you, I don't know if you heard, but I'm sort of a big deal. All right. Anywho, I'm waiting, Black Wolf, for an email from Deb for the metal cover. Black Wolf, I think you are all squared away. Guys, I want to thank you. And I know it's not cheap, this book. And I don't know what to tell you, but thank you that it looks like we sold all 50 of them. Even if there's one left, that's like saying we sold all 50 of them. We basically sold 49 of these in less than an hour. And thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I've got the book set aside. Subscribe to you on YouTube. Oh, thank you, Tarion, for subscribing on YouTube. We're going to have a lot more fun with this. Inbox. Let me text my wife to make sure that she has you all taken care of. Inbox, let's go. Come on. A cup of tea. Keaton, thank you, Keaton. Caton, sorry. It's Caton, right? That's how I say your name, Caton? 25. Deborah, is Robert Gibbons taken care of? Did Robert Gibbons sell his? Did we buy? I mean, I'm sorry. Are we confirmed for Robert? Deborah? Me and Jason are friends. Boom. Perfect. Add me. We don't have 50. Deborah Steffens Tucci. Deb, did David get his book? Dave is waiting for an email from Deb for the metal cover. Sean Dog, what's up, doggy? Rough game tonight, huh, dog? For the Islanders? Suck. You're an Islander fan. Yeah, you're an Islander fan. Oh, horrible. 13 shots on goal, that's it. Probably the worst game of the season they played. We haven't beat the Boston Bruins since, I think, January 2017. We'll change that this spring in the playoffs. Billy, not see your comments, Deb. Lots of laugh. I don't think she sees my comics or is listening to me. No, that's what happens when you do this run and gun thing. Next time we'll do it better. Add me. Oh, I'm going to add Deb. Okay. Shut this out. Boom. I want to bring Deborah on. Deb, you have to request to come on, honey. Or you could just walk upstairs. Deb is mad at you, Billy. Apparently so. I'm asking her questions. She can just answer them. She can just type with her little fingers like everybody else. Let's see where she is. Deb, are you coming up here to help us out to get these guys squared away? We don't want to. I'm happy for you, Islander fans. Thank you. Oh, you're not an Islander fan? Oh, well. Jinx the Caps. So now you're going to jinx the Caps on two sites? I'm sure hope so, buddy. In all honesty, I was very happy that the Capitals won last year. I'd never seen a team enjoy winning a championship like them. And it was how great they were for their fans, everything. Deborah, you have to request to come on. If you request to come on, we could bring you on in a little box on the screen. A little box on the screen, and you could come on. Anyway, well, if our metal edition is sold out, here's our beautiful silver edition. Now, the silver edition for the silver anniversary, look at that shine. Huzzah. I mean, personally, if I saw this, and you guys imagine how thick this cover is, without seeing this metal edition, I've been like, wow, that's a really cool book. Since these books sold out so fast, should we do something like a holofoil or a holochrome book? Holochrome? Should we do Rangers? Zambucci. My paisan. Grandpa Tucci is Grandpa Tucci. Hey, man, you wait till you get to be my age, Eddie. It's tough when you can't see up close. I can see real far perfectly. These are my readers, my one power readers. But anyway, so here's our 25th anniversary silver edition. We have a lot of conventions to do. We went live with it to give you guys the preview, to give it the chance for you guys first. It looks like you bought about 60 of these. So thank you for that. That's wonderful. Holochrome. Yeah, yes, Holochrome. Brian, thank you. Maybe a cool Holochrome, and maybe we do a limited edition of Holochrome to maybe 75 of them. And because I love Holochrome. I got some of the paper. I got some of the cover stock. I think that's downstairs in Deborah's desk. But maybe we could do another sale for the Holochrome and make that another exclusive and something that's pretty rare. What happened to the white gloves? I had the white gloves here, but I can't touch the screen. But look at that. Cool thing about white gloves that you can. And I challenge you to slap someone in the face. When was the last time anybody slapped someone in the face? What does that say? Yes, please. I'm online with her now. Okay, good. Jolly good. Tech, yes, please. What? Holochrome? Holochrome? Is it a Holochrome, holofoil? That would be a cool cover. That would be since these are selling out, these are gone, it looks like. And these are selling out pretty quickly. I mean, heck, in an hour we sold 60 or you hear that ding? That's Debbie's iPad that keeps blinging. Oh my God, this is a lot of money. Thank you guys. Well, you guys paid for the run, so thank you so much. So again, get these books printed. I guess get them printed next week. Get them shipped to us. Give a take. By the time we get it shipped, we got to order more of those boxes, those cases that the books go in. Actually, I'm not going to order them. I'm going to go pick them up from Hot Flips, and hopefully they'll have it. A Cape Con edition. Woo! Give us a call, Ken Murphy. Get in touch with Debbie about that. That's not a bad idea, hombre. So I love doing these special editions for the conventions. And I know for San Diego, we're going to do something really special. I already spoke to the folks at Heroes World about doing something special for that. Hopefully for the Phoenix Con, which is no longer called the Phoenix Comic Con. Excuse me. It's getting to me now. I've been up since 5 o'clock. If I check my schedule, the Phoenix Con is anyway. Whatever, we'll figure that. Maybe do it. I'll post of what we're doing special edition for what. Hey, what's up, buddy? Have a glass etching for you at San Diego Comic Con for 25 years. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for that. Anyway, what's really cool about self-publishing again, and if you guys want to do self-publishing, I'm getting back into this full force. And I picked it up like a bicycle. It just picked it right back up. And Rob, I am so excited to be publishing myself. Is that I've now planned I'm already planned into May of everything I have to do every single day. Our schedule is set for our websites, for our new books, for launching the Zombie Sama Kickstarter via Indiegogo. Sorry, the Zombie Sama crowdfunding through Indiegogo. Our new YouTube channel, which is Crowdfunding Comics, which I've lined up some of the biggest names in comics and even TV. I've got one of our first guests will be, our very first guest. I want to make a big announcement for that. Then our second guest is my friend Bo Smith and Tim Rozon, who plays Doc Holliday on the Winona Earp television series through Sci-Fi Channel. And then we'll wait. I think we should make big announcements for everybody. And each of these creators are going to be coming on for an hour, and we're going to discuss crowdfunding comics, the pros to it, the cons to it. I've also contacted some retailers who aren't too happy about the crowdfunding. But we're going to have a discussion about that, a lot of us can't afford to put out these books because, two, we really can't afford to take a loss on our comics. And if retailers are only ordering 1,000 copies of a book, we can't survive on that, especially when a book costs us $15,000 to make. So the crowdfunding way is to go directly to the posts, and then when you directly to the fans, and then once the fans get that small group of fans, maybe 1,000 fans or so, they get their special editions, and then you can release it through the comic book stores, and then now to the masses. So then you can reach another 10, 20, 30,000 people. So that's our goal. And the cool things is, this is only on YouTube. Yes, Robert, Crowdfunding Comics, our new YouTube channel, which is launching tomorrow evening, will only be available through YouTube because that's how it's set up. And our guests will be going on via Skype to us. And that's all hooked up to the YouTube thing. But we'll make links, and it'll be cool. We'll have a lot of fun. It'll be live. We'll have our screen will be nice and big. You'll see my picture, my face. You'll see me. You'll see Niall, and you'll see our guest creator. The left side of the screen, the main part of the screen, will be going through their crowdfunded page, and then other art they did and other news they want to do. So that would be great. Ken, would you mind? You also being a Comic-Con promoter, would you mind coming on to our show? That would be wonderful. I'd love to have that discussion with you. I will put you on and we'll get in touch with you, or I'll email you, Ken, and let's figure out how we can get you on the show in a few weeks. That would be great because I'd love to get a retailer's point of view. I have Kyle is another retailer friend of mine who's also a publisher, and he does an amazing book called Hero Cats. And we had a real thought-provoking conversation in Greensboro, South Carolina, at the South Carolina Comic-Con, and it was cool. But he has his ideas as a retailer, and I get it. He is a store owner, but we also have to be able to afford. And maybe it's the way the Big Two is structured that they force retailers to order so many books to get that special variant cover or something, that they have to order 500 copies to get a metal cover or a special metallic linen cover or something like that. This way with us, we're selling these books and they are $25 for a signed comic signed by me, and there's only 250 of them. So I think that's a pretty good deal. The same with the metal edition. You know, I know it's $125, but there's only 25 of these and they're signed. So it's hard to, like, where else can you get these books? That's a signed comic book that's limited to only 250 copies or so for only $25. And especially that helps us out because all that money that you guys spend on these, our boutique publishing division, which might be the Tucci Trooper division, then I can launch it big via Crusade Fine Arts on through Diamond and through the comic shops. So there's a lot of holochrome or chromium. Yes. People are asking for chromium or holochrome. That sounds, I love the idea of holochrome. I think that's so cool. Does Indiegogo run like Kickstarter, Steve Howard? Yes, it runs exactly like Kickstarter. Steve, you're over here. It runs exactly like Kickstarter, and it seems actually easier. And there's a really cool thing, too, is that you can link, Steve, you can go to our Kickstarter, and then we will post a link once we go live on Indiegogo that sends you to the Indiegogo page. Because the Kickstarter ended, and it's over. The Indiegogo campaign is almost like a store, and that helps you while you're publishing these books. You can get even more people involved. And again, it's a real small number. I mean, you look at like Brian Polito when he's doing the Lady Death, the new Lady Death book, and I think he's of the main edition. There's only 2,000 copies, and you're getting a 48-page book for, like I said, $25 or so, and signed. I mean, where else can you get that? And I love that idea, that boutique publishing thing. It should be fun. What's better than a puck signed? That's better than a puck signed you by an Islander. Depends which Islander. So I need a Matthew Barzell puck. I love that kid. He's my favorite. Okay. Chromium. I have the old Chromium She books from back in the day. There was only one Chromium She book, Matt Harsha. That was the She versus Tomo. We only did one Chromium book. That was our only one. The She versus Tomo, I think it's 48 pages, that book as well. That was a cool book. That slipped in probably around number between 8 and 9 of She the Way of the Warrior. And here's something cool. After She returned, our plan right now is to publish 2 new She graphic novels every year. This year it will be She Return of the Warrior Part 1, which launches in May. She, the Return of the Warrior Part 2 will be in November. There'll be 48 pages. It's one big giant story, but we want to get Part 1 and Part 2 out with a really cool cliffhanger ending and all. In between that, come August, we will be launching the She, Way of the Warrior #1 artist proof edition, a giant 11x17 hardcover of She, the Way of the Warrior. Let me show you this. With all the original pages, which I have. Where's my book? I just saw it. Where is it? She, the Way of the Warrior #1. Where are you? Where are you? It's in my studio. I had it somewhere here. Sorry, guys. I had it here somewhere. Where's the book? Aha! She, the Way of the Warrior #1. So, here is the original art for She, the Way of the Warrior #1. If you guys can see that, that is a Xerox, a color Xerox of the original pencils for She, the Way of the Warrior #1. I might make that the cover of the book. It'll be this size, 11x17. And what I do is I have all the original pages. Now, they're not in order because I took some and I framed some of them and all. But here is that one page, the original first page that I did. And yeah, I inked this page too. This is I did this whole page myself. And then I had Harvey Mercado Ducasio and Barry Orkin came on. So if you see, it's a book. I love it. So we're going to do a special edition for either Kickstarter or Indiegogo of this book, but the campaign will be a two book campaign. The campaign will also have the She, Way of the Warrior Omnibus Edition. So we're going to do a 25th anniversary Omnibus Edition for She, the Way of the Warrior. It's about 500 pages or so, and we're going to put those together. That will be a Kickstarter for August for all the fans. So we'll have the She, the Way of the Warrior and the Omnibus Edition. Now, what's cool about the She, the Way of the Warrior... Hey, bro, what's up? My son William's here. Say hello, William. You're talking about thousands of people. Camera shot. There you go. Here's the original art. So what we have, and I've never sold this art. I never will. But this book is going to be 64 pages, The Way of the Warrior, because I have the original hand-colored art pages too. So the book will be the first half of the book. It'll be 64 pages because the comic is 32 pages each. And the first half will be the black and white art of She. That's a cool page. That's pretty ambitious for a lark who didn't know what he was doing, really. You know, her leaping like that. That's pretty cool. And, oh, man, I go back in memory lane. Look at this. Fighting the gang and all. I love doing the samurai pages, you know, with the samurai in it and stuff. Oh, look at that fun stuff. Look at that. You know, this is the original art. And it's all drawn on like Bristol board that I had to buy because I actually cut it 11x17. I didn't have comic book pages. I think the only comic book pages you can get back then were from the publishers, from Marvel or DC. So I actually had to buy Bristol board, and thank God I bought acid proof so it didn't fade. And yeah, here's the book. Yeah, look at that. First appearance of Arashi, where you see his hand. And you see Anna in the gallery, the Oiki gallery, and the cops. I mean, you know what's so funny is that I feel I am a far better draftsman today, but the passion I had for this story was just, it was incredible. And I got to tell you guys, I was so nervous. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong with the book when we were putting it out. But we did. We both through it, and we did do it. And the thing is that, but I knew this book was going to hit. I just knew it was going to do well in my heart. I just felt that there was something special about this comic. And then here's Arashiyama. So I had this building right in Midtown, right off of, this is one of the gargoyles from the Chrysler building. But Arashiyama was this modern building, but on top of it, there was a samurai castle that he built. How cool would that be if you saw that in New York City? A building with this beautiful Japanese mansion built on top in traditional Japanese style with Japanese gardens around it and all. I think that would be really cool. So anyway, so all these, there's so many little Easter eggs in here and things leading up to the story. And that's. Oh, look! I got pencils too. I got some copies of the pencils, the original pencils. So maybe that could be fun extras. What else is in this book? I think that's it. The original cover is on my wall. Oh, there's a lot of Xeroxes here. This is a whole bunch of Xeroxes. I haven't looked at this in years. Oh yeah, the Xeroxes for all the pages. But what is this? Oh my gosh, this is the black and white of the double page spread, a Xerox of the double page spread. Oh, I'm so glad I saved this. And the original inks. Oh, cool. Look at this here, guys. Here is, with a different face, if you look, the double page spread, she had a different face, and I was not happy with that face at all. Oh my God, that face was terrible. I'm glad I fixed it, and I fixed it when I did the inks. But here's the original, Xerox. It's a Xerox of the pencils because I inked over the pencils. So, wow. Was able to get the medal. Oh, great. You got the medal. Thank you, Jason. Deborah, are we sold out? Deborah must be working hard on what is it? I don't even know what the hell that stuff is called with PayPal to make sure that we don't oversell the book and to end it when we can. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Well, all right. It looks like the medals are. What is this? Look at this. This is this is the cover to number 3. But this is a Xerox, but I hand colored this. I did. It looks like gouache or watercolor. It's watercolor and pastel. And this is what I use for the ad. This is the original art for the advertising for issue number 2 or issue number 3. It's probably for issue number 3 because I think issue number 2 because I think I did this cover before I did issue number 2 cover, and then I had to rush issue number 2 cover out. But look, that's the original ad that was used for Diamond. That's the art. Ha! How fun is that? Oh, those were the days, huh? We were all young and crazy. Wow. See if I can bring Jeff Vaughn on camera. Old Bean. How do I do that? Click. Tag friends. I wave to Old Bean. Thank you, Jason, from the bottom of my heart. You guys over here on YouTube. Oh, I needed that Vampirella book. Which Vampirella book? Which Vampirella book? Like I have one back here? I have some Vampy books. I don't know which Vampirella book you're talking about. But let me know. Write it in there, and I'll see if I have it. I have extra copies of stuff, and the card sets as well. Oh, man, we should do chromium card sets we did. That's right. We did chromium card set. We did 3 chromium card sets and 1 chromium cover. Oh, the Vampirella did a Vampirella She Chrome. That was Harris Comics, so that wasn't me. But aside from that, it was just, it was all me. So, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to put this one away because it looks like they're all gone. But we do have these. So if I can go through, because I'm looking on my email, which is connected to PayPal, and there are like, it looks like there's 100 or more. There's 100 or more emails. Wow. Holy crap. Thank you, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Jason, I see you. Jason Vinola, you're in. Though I didn't know you were a Ranger fan, so we're going to have to talk about that. I'll have to put a little Islanders approve. Old Bean, Jeff Vaughn, editor for Zombie Sama. Hello, Old Bean.
Hello again, Old Bean.
We sold out of our metal covers. In about
much not to my surprise.
Much not to your surprise. So that's great. Thank you all. And I think we sold about 70 of the silver anniversary books. Thank you, guys. All of you from the bottom of.
And you accidentally sold your neighbor's Dodge Dart as well.
And I sold my neighbor's 1972 Dodge Dart, but I sold it as a Stinger. Is that what it was called, or a Stinger? Or All these young guys like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, we're not old already.
Good. Peter Sambucci, have a great night, buddy. Let's go Rangers. Oh, God. Good night, my friend. Anyway, guys, thank you so much.
The pain.
Swinger, the Dodge Swinger. He's listening over here. It was a swinger or a stinger? Was it a stinger? Yeah, Dart. It had to be a stinger if it's a Dodge Dart. It had the B on it.
Yeah.
Steve Howard. Jeff, remember Steve Howard? Old Bean? Steve Howard says hello.
Indeed, of course.
Steve from D.C. Who's going to finna. There you go. So there's our Crusade Fine Arts exclusive edition. I should have called it the Tucci Trooper exclusive edition. Unless maybe we make a Tucci Trooper for a book for the cons or something. We got to figure that out.
Really not so exclusive then, is it?
It really isn't. Well, the Tucci Trooper could be. I could just change it. This is just a preview edition. I could call it the Tucci Trooper edition, which could be kind of fun. Oh, wow. We're selling a lot. Thank you, guys. I don't know what to tell you. You guys are just wonderful. Wunderbar. Each and every one of you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. We've paid to get these books printed, which is fantastic. We'll get them printed. I don't know how long that takes. A couple of weeks. Get them to us. We'll get them out to you. And thank you. We'll get them all out and shipped. Obviously, way before we do the She Return of the Warrior Kickstarter or Indiegogo. Tomorrow, everybody, we're going live. This is my wife. Hello, dear.
Hi.
What's the matter? You look exhausted.
Yeah.
Are you exhausted?
Yes, because my husband was yelling at me while I was trying to manage 30 screens.
Well, I just wanted to ask a question.
Let me ask you, Billy.
Well, once
Billy,
I went
let me
on
ask you a
live,
question.
it wouldn't give me the icon again. I was trying. I couldn't get back on. You had to invite me, and you didn't.
I'm finna drag you both to my American Legion post next. All right. That sounds cool. We're going to go to Steve's American
Billy,
Legion post. Yes.
Billy, I have a question for you.
Yes, Old Bean.
Since Deborah is married to you, how could she not be exhausted?
Exactly. Somebody understands me. And I have his 2 children.
I've been talking for an hour and 35 minutes. I need a little slack here. I'm doing all the work. It's because of you people that I'm in this position right now. It's your fault. It's always your fault. It's not my fault.
Always my fault.
Nothing's ever my fault.
Because
Sorry.
Billy never speaks for an hour straight, right, Jeff? Never.
No, never. At all.
Are we having lunch tomorrow, Old Bean?
No.
I
No.
think you and I are having lunch tomorrow. Nick is busy.
No,
he's not
I'm
having
not.
lunch tomorrow, Jeff.
Okay, sorry.
All right.
All right, so we're done. We're sold out of our metal editions.
I think so. There's still one
Congratulations.
questionable. So if everybody wants, I don't know how we want to maybe notify if there is that one extra. I'm still waiting on one confirmation.
One ping only, Vasily. That's it. How do you say it?
Ping Vasily.
What is it? One ping,
Give
Vasily.
me a ping,
You guys ever see Red Dawn with
One ping only, please.
one ping only, please?
So
Was Vasily his driver, or was he the sonar guy, or was he his second in command?
He's the XO.
Yeah. What?
if there is the one extra, how do we want to notify people? Or do we just want to?
We have one extra left. It
We
looks.
might.
Oh, we might.
So when I confirm that, how do you want to notify people? Do you want to just? put
I
it
think
on
we
the
should get the
page?
Daily Caller to scream it in the town square.
You know, goodbye.
One book only. One book only. What?
One book beyond.
One book beyond. Hey guys, I'm gonna get going. You guys are awesome. Again, out there on YouTube, out there in Facebook land, tomorrow, I believe at 8 p.m., we are launching our new YouTube channel, crowdfundingcomics.com. It'll be Niall, myself, Old Bean. Will you be able to come on?
I will be on tomorrow night.
Terrific. We're going to start exploring various crowdfunding comics. We'll be showcasing someone who has a current campaign going. We're going to take a look at the differences between Indiegogo and Kickstarter and any other. There are a lot of great websites out there that actually share and pick some of their favorite or what crowdfunded comic projects. We're going to bring those guys on. We have a lot of publishers we're bringing on, industry superstars who have done crowdfunded comics, be it 5 years ago or have them actively now. I don't want to blow any name. I don't want to ruin anything. I'd like to make a nice big impact when we do announce who they are, but they're from the broad spectrum of all sides of the comics industry, and they're all my friends. And I'm very honored and very humbled and very privileged to have them on. And oh hell, I'm going to tell you our very first guest. Should I say it or should I wait? We should wait.
I think you ought to tease it. I mean, these good people aren't going to tell anybody.
They're not going to tell anybody. Well, our first guest is, I consider myself, well, I am the kid brother that Mark Sparaccio never wanted. And I think I'm also the kid brother that this particular chap never wanted. And he has been by my side. He was the first comic professional. I didn't even know if he was a comic book professional then when I first met him at the San Diego Comic-Con in 1993. But he had a small press booth, and he was the first comic professional / creator, what have you.
Billy?
Yep.
Billy?
What?
Niall says wait.
Wait. Okay. Well, he's the first person that ever had faith in me, I feel, in comics. And it's going to be a true honor to bring him on. And he will be our first guest. We'll make that announcement tomorrow. So if you want to find out who our first guest is, please come on tomorrow. We'll be making links on, we'll announce it on YouTube. We'll announce it on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook for you guys to come on. If you're not signed up to YouTube, it's very easy to do. Please subscribe to our show because right now we have a slew of guests. We have at least 3 superstar guests every week for the next 4 weeks. That might even be expanding, but I've got comics to write, comics to draw, and I don't know if I have time to go on and do this every day.
And truthfully,
yeah,
you've got me to bring down the average.
Oh, come on.
Get a bunch of superstars and me.
And you. Well, you're a superstar. You are.
John Hayes is asking a good question. John Hayes is asking, could you wrap up with the YouTube link again?
Oh, okay. We're going to wrap up. The YouTube link is crowdfunding comics. Niall, can we post the YouTube link? The page isn't active yet. It won't be active till tomorrow. But Niall Scala, would you mind sharing the YouTube link? Because I can do it if you don't want to be doing it. Comic Book Bob, is this going to be in stores eventually? Yes. Everything's going to be in stores, Bob. I don't know, though, with this specific edition of the silver edition, just because there's only 250 of them made. But we will be doing a special 25th anniversary She edition specifically for comic book shops for this summer. Okay? So we will be doing that. It's a reprint. And then the next book will be the She Return of the Warrior 48-pager, unless you think we should break that up into 2 issues. Because the She the Return of the Warrior storyline is coming out in 2019, and it'll be a total of about, I guess, 100 pages. So that breaks down to 4 issues. It'll be a 4-issue, 4-issue arc, and we might even be able to interlace some pages in there to make that something different. Something different for the stores. But I'm learning this as I go. Right now, my main goal, Old Bean, and you'll attest to this, is to get the books done. Let's get these books done, and then we can determine. And the cool thing is when our books, and you can attest to this, Old Bean, is when our books are done and they are paid for via crowdfunding, the retailers will know that those books will ship on time, and we'll give a guaranteed shipping date for them. They know they'll be in their stores by that date because the books will already be done before we even solicit it. And I think that's a damn good business model. Niall, would you mind sharing the link? Unless you want me to share the link. I can share the link.
He said sure.
Sure. So we'll both share the link. That's Skype. I don't want Skype. I want our message. So I'm going to share the link, guys, for Crowdfunding Comics, our new YouTube channel. Please subscribe to it. Niall. Here's Niall. Where's the link? Where's the YouTube URL? Where is the YouTube URL? Where is the YouTube URL? I don't see it, Niall. Did he email it to me?
There it is.
There it is.
Niall just posted it.
Thank you, Niall. Let me copy that and I'll post it as well. Let's go to the thing. John Hayes also says you should get me like many others that do store exclusives. I'd love to do store exclusive. Old Bean, have you done store exclusives?
Yes, I have. I've done a few different ones. I did for Bedtime Stories, Best Comics in New Hyde Park. Took an exclusive, which was great. And that was pretty phenomenal. And I've also done, I did a print-on-demand version of one of the zombie proofs. And we did it at the Comic Book Depot as a fundraiser for the Hero Initiative because I just wanted to prove that you don't have to be one of the big guys to do that.
Oh, cool. No, you don't. Here's our YouTube channel. I'm going to cut and paste that as well. Let's do that. Bam. I'm going to keep doing it. Guys over here, for our YouTube our YouTube friends. Let me go on to YouTube. Let's go on Chrome. I have to go on Google Chrome, I think, for the YouTube channel. Or do I? Maybe I don't. New window. YouTube. I've never used a new private window. You know when you have on Facebook? I mean, on Safari, there's a private window. I've yet to use a private window. I think I will. Might be scandalous.
I've used the drive up.
Maybe it's like something about murder or something. There's our YouTube channel. All right. So, guys, Niall has posted our crowdfunding comics. We have a Facebook crowdfunding comics page. If you guys could please like our crowdfunding comics Facebook page. If you could follow us on Instagram, on YouTube, and if you could subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm sorry, Instagram and Twitter. And thank you all. This has been wonderful. You guys rock. I mean, buying questions. Don't ask Deb art questions. Yeah, don't ask Debbie art questions. What is this? I emailed you to see what just remaining. Just remember, Bill, women's faults are many men. Everyone's. I'm in trouble, aren't I, tonight? My big mouth got me in trouble again. Email Deb Tucci. Thank you, Soyber Frog, for helping me out with that. Soyber Frog, that's funny. Asking Billy a question will just get Billy in trouble with the boss. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I'm already in trouble. One Slick Dude subscribed. Thank you, my friend. Subscribe and ring the bell. Huzzah! I don't have a bell.
Dang.
Got to get a bell. I'm going to go to Staples tomorrow and buy a bell. TPQ. TPQ, I emailed you asking if it was available. Okay, you emailed me or Debbie? Let me see someone that emailed me. All right, guys. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just having fun. What?
One last question. Steve Howard asked, is the new YouTube page up or do you have to wait until tomorrow?
Niall, I don't think it's up yet, but you can subscribe to it. There's just no videos on it yet. But tomorrow we'll go live and you'll be subscribed. Jonathan Mills, I'm mad that there was never a She movie. No, this is good news because the direction we were going in with our past producers was not the right one. We have a new producer now. We're in the right direction. So hopefully San Diego Comic-Con will have some really cool announcements. We'll see. John Hayes just said you can subscribe now. Thank you guys on YouTube. You guys over on YouTube can all subscribe now as well. Subbed. That's subscribe. Oh, thank you guys for subscribing. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've got huge guests. Soyber Frog, you're going to love one of our guests that is coming up in the premiere slot, which I'm really excited to talk to. Anyway, guys, we're all good. Thank you, Bean. This has been wonderful. Tally ho. And Susan McClellan wants to be in your video. Well, let me say goodbye and see if Susan wants to come on. If I think she might have did that last time and made a mistake, and she got all embarrassed and said, "I don't want to be on your video." And I'm like, come on. It's like, no.
That was like when you got Mr. Peros. He was clearly not ready for it.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was funny. All right, old bean. I'll talk to you tomorrow, my friend.
Indeed. Good night. Good night.
Good night. Brian, thank you for everything, my friend. Good night. Major Jim, how are you, my friend? I also wanted to see a Batman She crossover. Yeah, well, what are you going to do? We had a Daredevil She crossover, which wasn't too shabby. Don't play with my heart, Billy. She movie would be the coolest. It's got to be done right, Arnolfo. It's got to be done right. Let's see who this is. Susan McClellan. I want to see if Susan McClellan wants to come on. I don't mind bringing her on. This could be fun. Let's see if she's not. I know I made a mistake. I don't want to be on. Steve Howard, don't leave yet. This could be interesting. Tallywhacker ho. Sub, thank you. All right, guys, listen. I'm gonna get going. YouTube guys, thank you. I'll see you all tomorrow with Niall Scala and JC Vaughn, where we'll be talking about a lot of cool shit, a lot of cool stuff. We're going to be talking about everything. We're going to be talking about making your own comics, about making comics, about crowdfunding, about the pros, about the cons, bringing on some huge guests to showcase their own current crowdfunding things. We're going to do comparisons between YouTube and Kickstarter. And someone had asked me, between Indiegogo and Kickstarter. Someone asked me, why do an Indiegogo? Well, I've been teasing with Indiegogo, but I've never done it before. Actually, our Kickstarter, because we had the model set up for the American Crusade apparel. That's why we went Kickstarter first with it. I like a lot what's going on with the Indiegogo subscribers. I like the cut of their jib. And I was just, again, nervous about setting it up, but looks like we set it up just fine. We'll be launching our Zombie Sama Indiegogo on Thursday. Tomorrow we'll be launching our Crowdfunding Comics YouTube channel. And then Friday, we have our very first special guest, which will be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys are going to love that. I call him the King of Kickstarter. So we'll go on next. Trying to. You need to use your phone, Susan. Are you on a phone or a computer? You can only go on if you use a phone. Come on, Susan. So that's that. Wow, we got to go through all. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. You guys are incredible. I'm looking at all these people, all you guys who bought books this evening in the past hour and a half, past almost 2 hours. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Seriously, I can't wait to get these books out to you. They're beautiful. Phone Billy Tucci. So Susan's trying to phone me. Let's see if we get Susan on. Anybody else wants to come on? You guys can come on. I don't care. This is fun. Let's see. Are you coming on, Susan? For some reason, you're phoning me, but I think you have to use your phone to try to go on and request to come on. Do you want to try it? See if she can come on. Is she coming back? If so, yes. Jonathan Mills. She is coming back this May via either Indiegogo or Kickstarter, or both. It's called She Return of the Warrior. It's a 48-page. It's She Return of the Warrior Part 1 this May. It's a 48-page graphic novel. She Return of the Warrior Part 2 will be available in November via crowdfunding. We're just not sure. We're doing this experiment with Indiegogo. We're going to see how Indiegogo stacks up to Kickstarter. And we'll see where we go. But I'm really leaning towards Indiegogo, I have to be honest with you. I love the whole idea of it. I love the people that are on Indiegogo. I like the people that purchase through it, that are supporters of it. Of course, I also love Kickstarter. I have a lot of friends that support Kickstarter and all. But the Indiegogo model might seem a little bit more fair. Still trying to get this to work. My apologies. All right, Susan. Well, why don't you try to come on tomorrow? We'll do this tomorrow then. Because I think I'm going to get going. It's man, it's 10:53. I got a ton of stuff to do. I got some more work to do. And guys, thank you so much. I'm going to post a link if anybody wants the silver editions. It looks like our metal editions are gone. If you do want a metal edition, please PM Deborah. And because she said we might have one left. So that means we sold 49 of them. Well, now it's probably an hour they went. So thank you guys. Everyone have a great night. Thank you all. Peace, love comics. Peace, love Zombie Sama. Come to our YouTube channel tomorrow, Crowdfunding Comics, with myself, Jeffrey Vaughn, and Niall Scala, where we'll be highlighting all the various campaigns, past and present and future. And we'll be bringing on some of the biggest names in comics. We'll be bringing on retailers, printers, fans. I have a collector who's in the UK who was a retailer. Now he does things strictly online and is a big supporter of crowdfunded comics. So he'll be coming on as well. And I just can't wait to share this with you all. So thank you all. Have a great night. You guys rock. Tally ho. All right. Good night, guys. See you later. You guys rock. All right. YouTube. Thank you, Black Wolf. Great stream. Was it a great stream or was it kind of a mess because I don't know what I'm doing? Because I really don't. But you know what? It's fun, right? I was going through one of my old long boxes here, and I found the zombie proof book that I did for Jeff Vaughn. JC Vaughn, who has Vampire PA coming out. This is my variant for his zombie proof book. And there's a zombie there and zombie rodeo clowns. And that looks an awful like my buddy Bo Smith, doesn't it? So anyway, guys, you guys kick ass. It was fun, wasn't it? It was a fun stream. Good times. And you guys kick ass. Can't wait to go on. You'll be seeing me a lot more on YouTube. I'll be going on with Ethan Van Sciver as well. I'm looking forward to that. My pal, who I call the king of crowdfunding. And we're looking forward to seeing him on Crowdfunding Comics as well. Ooh, that was a hint. Did that get through? Did that get out? My buddy's helping me out. All my friends are helping me out, and they all seem excited to come on. So everyone have a great day. All right, thank you. Tally ho, cheers. Peace, love comics, rock and roll, and God bless America. See you later.